Good day, traders. This is Rick with your Futures Trading Coach Aftermarket Update for the Live Trading Alert Call Room. Today is Monday, October 23rd, and I'm going to let you guys know what we did today. Today in the room, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 possible trades, and then we had another one that we were in another trade, so I just told everybody they could take it if they wanted. It wasn't as a bonus trade, basically, but the 4 main ones were the ones we took. And then actually this one did trigger after the room, so I can't count that one either. We were waiting for this long in the NQ. But let me run through them here really quick from left to right. We had a short in the S&P up to 2574. Short, as you can see, obviously when the room closed, it was at 2570.50. So 3.5 points max. However, it did keep going down. I did tell everybody we had a target between 68.50 and 67.75, which it is right now. That target was hit. I removed the arrows there, because the circles there, because the room was closed, and I don't know who would have held that long, but that was the next target had it happened earlier in the room. And of course anybody in our mentoring would have known that that would have been another target. And then our bonus trade was in the gold. That was a long I had called, and that was at let me get you the price. That price was 76.4, okay, and you'll see that triggered right here, right when the room was closing. We were actually looking at it much earlier, but we were in another trade, so I told everybody that was a bonus trade. And then when it got late in the morning, that one finally triggered, and that trade you'll see went up from 76.4, up to about 84. So I mean that was a really nice trade. I did tell everybody we were still live in the room here. I had to leave. This was 11 o'clock. I told everybody that get out around here, just because we were closing the room. Of course, we did have higher targets on that one as well. So that trade was from 76.4, went up about 40 ticks, to the target there, and then we had to leave, so I couldn't really help people manage it. And then the next target was hit up about another 30 ticks higher. So it was a beautiful trade. That one went straight up once it got going. And then our really good trade was NASDAQ in the morning. We hit it right in the morning. We got short, and that was way up at 61.20, 61.20.50, 61.20.50, and that was on the 8:33 candle. Told everybody we were near all-time highs. We were due to pull back. We had a short signal, and that trade went down, made from here to here. And then for anybody who had any contracts left down here, it did go a little bit further, but I don't think anybody was in down there. And that trade made up to it went further, but we'll call it 30 points. It was about 120 ticks. It did go further than that, but that was about right in here. It did go further, like I said, but that was up to 120 ticks. And here were the targets. Boom, boom, boom. We're here the whole way. And then we did try a long for those who were not in. I said, if you're short, stay with your short. But if you're not, you could try a long. We tried a death candle trade. Trade made up to about 12 ticks long. No follow through, and we knew that it might not right away, but we figured we would try it. So again, anybody who got out would have made up to 10 to 12 ticks, but anybody who held would have had a break even on that one. And then we did have a short in the crude as well, and that was an understanding trade. Short in the crude, that was around 82, and the trade went down and made up to 12 ticks or so, eight ticks for the first target, and then there really was no follow through after that. And anyway, the room closed, so it was right here, came back down. We closed it up right over here, and then anybody would have had to just get flat there. So it did reverse, but again, that was well after the room closed, and it didn't make very much to the downside, about 8 to 10 ticks. So we're going to come back tomorrow and do it all over again. Until then, everybody have a great day. No losing trades in the room today, and we'll see you back tomorrow.